I thought I would have my favorite van today, but it turns out I got Soccer Mom Y36 RXS. So what happened is that, my favorite van in arguably the entire VF fleet in general is V16 VPK Padawan. Although honestly, my favorite group of vans and altogether are the Hondas, but that's a different story. But I said all that to say that I started her up and the engine wouldn't start. Just simple one tap, nothing. So, I tried to turn it off. She wouldn't turn off. So they're checking it right now, and that's why I now have Soccer Mom. So it's right now 5:53. Got 7 minutes until the platform officially starts and everything. I already know that once I get passengers in my queue, I gotta go to the gas station. So already a lot just within the first few minutes of us starting up the vans and everything. And yeah, just a lot of drama today. So you know what I say before the first hard cut of every VIA vlog? We'll see how it goes. 6:49 and I'm at Newport. So I started with a shuttle and then a 2-stop local over here. Just dropped my passenger off, and next I got basically right after a shuttle. It looks like it's supposed to be like a 2-stop local, and let me just stop vlogging because I want to catch this light. 7:26 and I just finished the local over here to Hartsman's Cove. Literally ShopRite's right behind me, because girl had to be dropped off at the corner. I was smart enough to essentially just basically go right by the light rail station, and she is like, oh, I could get out here. You're not making fun of any accents and everything. I just was trying to put out a general accent. She was a cute little thing. But next I got a local that should take me over to Exchange Place, and then afterwards, who knows. Normally I don't recommend this, but I'm actually waiting for a passenger and everything. I don't recommend having the phone out vlogging while I'm waiting for a passenger. But said all that to say that over here on Broadway, and yeah, just to explain the title of the video, one of my regulars was able to get in the van, and he said that he was going to check out my YouTube channel, and he actually mentioned, to my surprise, that he thinks that I'm the best morning driver out of all the drivers at VIA Jersey City, which I kind of feel bad for, only because I know in 2 weeks I'm going on vacation and stuff. But I'll take the compliment. Okay, so I do have the passenger coming, so I just wanted to bring that out and everything, because we were talking and everything and stuff about likes and everything, our ups and downs. And I love that as much of a Bible reader as I am, he ends up bringing up the Samson and Delilah reference and everything. But that's that. Officially done for the day, and I always love when I get a space next to my truck. So basically, the day was good. So yeah, I was able to, what was on paper supposed to be a family of 2 ended up being 4, which included the 2 infant children and everything. And I was stern. I was like, make sure everyone has their seatbelts on and everything, because I do not tolerate a lack of safety and everything. I'm not going to be responsible for any incompetence. Not saying that they were incompetent or negligent, but, I don't mess around when it comes to safety. So, that's that. Just ready to go home. This past Sunday, you were able to finally see the release of the video, What is Imagination for Nerds, which kind of goes into a little bit more detail surrounding my new book. So you're gonna see that, as well as a few other things and everything. All I know is I love that when I was mentioning about the content that I create to that guy that mentioned I'm the best morning driver. Basically, I could say with a good conscience that I do my best to release family-friendly content as best as I can. For instance, my recent obsession, my huge obsession that I have right now with medieval times kind of compels me to keep doing various images of the medieval queen of a land of a future project of mine. And I got several more in Dream Journal Art Gallery, which is my favorite Instagram page. It's different from my main page, but I'm frequently on Dream Journal Art Gallery because, like, it's based on my fantasy. And if you want to know more on why I'm into like all the medieval stuff, also follow me on the Raymond Waters Imagination WhatsApp channel. I'll put the link in the description. Hopefully I put the link in the description, knowing me when it comes to editing sometimes. But that's that. I'm just happy that my allergies are not as bad as before. Granted, it's raining, but at the same time, they were much worse, where I had some serious sinus pressures over the weekend and everything, where for a good chunk of time I couldn't like bend down or do much and everything. And like even yesterday I skipped on coffee, even though I ordered some breakfast from the diner and everything. So yeah, I just had to like take it easy. So, you know, I still feel some sinus pressure, but nowhere near like what I had over the weekend. And no headache that I have anymore compares to back when I had COVID. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm happy around the time I had it, it went away in time, because a few weeks later, my dad was operating his last train for the Long Island Railroad, which you're welcome to see that video as well. Like, it's been this year will make 3 years since he retired, because I was with VIA for a few months, and this month I've been with VIA for 3 years. So, you know, it's kind of awesome. So either way, just ready to go home and just take it easy. See y'all later.